quite to be a blank slate like it is in a lot of cases. I mean, I love some of the technology that's out there, and it's great when you know what you're building and you have mock-ups and you're a themer and you're an engineer and you're kind of building out that site from scratch. It's maybe not so great if you're not working from a whole set of sort of Photoshop mock-ups. I find that kind of staring at the blank end is a little bit like the blank Word document with the cursor blinking, And so, the idea what we like to do with this is not only, be something that we're working on for our themes, but get more themes out there in the community that are good, sort of simple themes that, that people can modify and can work from. So, something for, a blog, sort of a dark theme, a, community theme, social net, those kinds of things that provide good starting points. So this is a really simple example, and this is really technology that's come out of a few very late nights of coding over the last few days. So there's definitely some rough edges still, but we'll show you what we're working on. So this is the base theme with this very simple sub-theme applied. It's actually a grid-based. So just to put that on, I mean, this is a grid. This is sort of a very simplified grid. It's kind of 960 based, but it's not that sort of complicated. It's what we kind of call a grid light. So we've gone ahead and put a lot of the styles that you might want in a theme into Skinr itself. So I'm going to call this, the gray background border with large text, because I want this to be sort of a big, highlight block at the top. And so now, hey, okay, instead of this default block style, which is all my other blocks, I've got this big thing which might be good for, a mission statement or sort of highlighting some content to the top of the page. Cool. Got a quick tab style here. This is kind of the plain style, but I've set up a, a tab block style for it that matches the theme a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So we've got sort of some little upper tabs now. There's a menu style. So, we've got default bullets here, but actually I think I'm going to go ahead and put on this. I don't think I coded the arrow bullets yet, but we'll have some separators going on there. So you've got sort of a different style than the default menu style. The other interesting thing is that with this sort of a grid-based approach, we can actually set up widths and layouts and stuff that's a little more structural than what we have here as classes. Again, barring sort of this isn't the greatest UI in the world for this right now, we've got all of the grid unit widths sort of from 1 to 16. So these are just different sets of pixel widths for different blocks. So now I can go and apply this to this. So you can see that this actually stretches across now. And I've also set up a 2-column list style. So, I really kind of want that to actually be on 2 rows. There we go, instead of 1 row. So that tucks it a little nicely there. What other styles are set up? Yeah, the menu down here. So, this is just sort of a default menu kind of thrown into a lower region. But a lot of the time people want to add maybe like an inline menu along the bottom. I'm sure people have done that. You throw a menu into the footer and you want to actually put it sort of on one line, inline, or maybe you want multiple columns. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it full width, and I'm going to make it is it multi-column? No, I want the multi-column menu. So this is going to take this expanded Drupal menu and actually turn it into a multi-column menu with the top-level menu items at the top and the different menu items at the bottom. So we've also got this set up to provide things like, suckerfish menu style. So you can apply a horizontal or a vertical, or superfish menu style to a block by setting it expanded. And I think that's about what we've got set up in here right now in terms of showing you. But this is really kind of, this is something that's really exciting to us and really exciting for the future of Drupal theming. I know there was some excitement coming out of the sort of the designer community around Drupal, this month earlier with the release of Skinr. We're talking about some of the grid stuff, and there's a lot of momentum for Drupal 7 and what's going to happen in Drupal 7, and it could be totally different, and there could be a lot of this kind of stuff in there. But we're really focused on what can we do right now with the tools that we've got right now. With the blocks admin, that's what we've got for Drupal 6. And with a few tweaks, even just something simple like I've got the the configure link. This is a block edit, I think. premium themes and for building sites for clients. Again, this is something much like the benefits we were talking about for panels. This is something that you can then provide as a benefit to your clients who are going to inevitably want to say, well, actually, no, I don't want this to be half width. I don't want this to be full width because I want to put something beside it. No, actually, I want to float it right over here. And providing sort of some limited amounts of content flexibility within what we've got in Drupal's tools right now. So this is what we're doing. To give you a little sneak preview of what we've got here, a new site that's going to be launching in July. It's going to feature this as a base theme as well as a lot of other sub themes that are available for it, with a lot more variety, a lot of kind of exciting things happening there. So we'd love to talk to anyone who's interested, who's maybe a developer and is interested in building multiple sites for clients and could use a system like this. But mostly we're just excited about where theming is going in Drupal right now. There's a lot more options than there were even a few months ago. So